So there, boy, was he moving.
Man, this league with coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 16. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
7-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And Wilson has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Tua to throw again. That'll be complete to Breida. Call it a pickup of 7.
Nah, just get a force win. It's all good. Force win that, man.
Progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. If they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game.
Come on, bro. Just get a force win. It's all good, bro. Hey, bud.
Run for the first time here with Matt Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Hey, bud. Bud, tell him to go enjoy the rest of his day, man. It's all good.
His career in San Francisco, sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space, and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Breida. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
Hey, tell him that shit is over. Let him know. Let him know.
And make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I got my broadcasts up, too.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Eluding the pressure right.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had
it. Got his man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it. So a first quarter fumble in the rain. And this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here. So they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be third down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Washington, his first carry. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Just, hey, Quan, enjoy your day, man. Just go out.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Tua. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Operating from the gun, Stevens. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this one is incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stevens. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Vincent Smith with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Hey, yo, Rockdale. Hey, Rockdale, can you put my stream up in the chat, bro?
They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 46. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can.
Hey, yo, Rockdale, this nigga Mo Montana is really running mid-blitz the whole game, bro.
In the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it. Here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. This is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Tua now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Matt Breida. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Anyone still wondering about Tua's arm strength here in his rookie season? Wonder no more. That was a rocket.
And for a while when this place opened, all the talk was about punts hitting the Giants scoreboard here in Arlington. I don't think we ever heard about a pass hitting the scoreboard, but that's probably about as close as you're going to get. That one was way up there.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun, escaping the pressure. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that.
And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Vincent Smith, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester. That's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks it.
Tagovailoa's pass intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 4-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Vincent Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get...
Hey, I have never missed so much extra points in my life. I'm cutting this kicker after this game, bro.
Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy's steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
He's got a man complete.
Hey, bud, I ain't gonna lie to you right now. I'm your dad, man.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
It happens, man. I mean, I'm playing with the Jets, bro.
As we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
Oh, no, we're talking about the Jets here. You start off with 2 X-Factor superstar DB niggas, bro. I ain't start off with crap.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Huh?
Breida to get the third quarter started. And this one goes
I got Easton, Jameson, Crowder. I still got the 2 first-round picks, too. Niggas ain't want to trade for picks in this bitch. Woo!
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Yeah, I just unlocked my O-lineman superstar, too, bro, against the Patriots, bro.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
This nigga.
A surprising move to go.
This nigga Mo Montana's over here giving me a game, yo.
Doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Over the middle to Smith. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Touchdown, New York Jets.
You have fun with this one, partner.
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on. Just carving them up.
Hey, everybody playing, man. Just need to give you the force one and sim to show him, man.
And going in the end zone. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. This Grant opts not to return it. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
They run again with Breida. Room here to run. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, his 11th touchdown of the year. And it's for pride now, but the Dolphins get a bit closer.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Rico Gafford. his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. This is Breida. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Switch. They run for it with Breida. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
24-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Running it, Washington. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They run with Washington. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They run with Breida. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now a give to Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, 76 yards. And the Dolphins gain a bit of respectability.
The And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I just remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no. There was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, Stevens. And this one complete to Gafford. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Stevens airing it out deep for Smith. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
42 yards on the play. First down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, Stevens looking here for Smith downfield. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Vincent Smith with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
Aldrich Rosas lining up for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
The score, Jets.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that will extend this big lead. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. 2 now on 1st down. Pass incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Breida. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Operating from the gun, Stevens. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
This is Jakeem Grant. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a give running left is Breida. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now a give coming right is Breida. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. And he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'll probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Breida. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Tua going to hand this in to Breida. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. This offense has gone for it 5 times already. They're now going to go for a 6th fourth down try. They'll try and run for it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 53 yards.
Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long. When they throw the football, they're picking up nice chunks of real estate.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.